Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got some new numbers that came in. So for a long time, Trump was leading, right? And then recently, I want to say a month or two ago, it looked like Biden was starting to surge a little bit. And in a lot of polls, they were tied. In some polls, Biden was up. So it got to the point where, like, in the average of polls, Biden was up maybe a point or like 0.2 percentage points of a point, right? And it was looking like it was a dead tie. In fact, we did a segment not that long ago that was like, let me explain why this race is dead tied. Well, now we got some new polls that came in. And it turns out Biden is continuing to shoot himself in the foot because all of his little PR virtue signaling about how, I'm not really with Israel, as he keeps sending them money and weapons and greenlighting everything they're doing, it's not working. And young voters are fleeing at 1,000 miles an hour. So look at this, man. This is a new poll from New York Times and Siena. In Nevada, Trump is plus 14 on Biden. In Arizona, Trump is plus 9. In Georgia, Trump is plus 8. In Pennsylvania, Trump is plus 4. Wisconsin, Trump plus 1. The only swing state Biden is got a little lead in is Michigan. That's it. That's it. Bro, let me explain something to you. If Nevada goes plus 14 for Trump, this race is over. It's over, over, over. Arizona is another one of those states where it used to be a red state. It's become more of a blue state because you have a lot of older suburbanites who've moved there to retire, and those older suburbanites are kind of anti-Trump. They don't like the drama, right? And that's why Biden won Arizona the last time. Trump being plus 9 in Arizona, if these numbers are anything remotely close to what the end result will be, Biden, I mean, it is red alert, man. It is full panic mode time. We played that video the other day of James Carville basically saying, nothing's fucking working. Nothing's working. We're throwing everything at the wall, nothing's sticking. Bro. Now, here's the thing. We're going to do a story on this tomorrow. But it actually is true that in all of the Republican primary races, Trump has been overvalued in the polls by like 7 or 8 points. So a poll in a state will say Trump is up 7 or 8 more points than he is. And then when the votes actually come in, he's down 7 or 8 points. And like you still have like default votes going to Nikki Haley, even though she dropped out. And so Trump is overvalued in the polls. I actually think that's fair. I think that's what the evidence shows at this point. Whenever we actually have elections and you compare it to the polls are still overestimating him compared to the end results. So that's true. But guys, stop and think about it. Even if you account for 7 or 8 point Trump overestimation, he's still winning. He's still winning. It's a closer race, but he's still winning. And the fact of the matter is, homie has 91 criminal charges. Now it's actually 88. And he's in court every day. And he's doing insane rallies every day. And you can't beat him? You can't beat him. Man, Biden has shot himself in the foot so many times over. How many opportunities was he given? All you have to do is cut off the money and the weapons to Israel, condemn them at the UN, throw some sanctions on them. Do that. All you have to do is bring back, those COVID-era social safety net programs. Well, those went away. Then people started hurting and the polls started going down for Biden. You got to help out poor middle-class people economically and stop supporting Israel. Bro, do that and then point out how insane Trump is, and then you probably would be up 5 points. But you're not doing it. They're never learning. And here's the part that should terrify you, bro, is that if they lose this race, which right now it looks like they're going to lose the race, you know what their takeaway is going to be? Their takeaway is not going to be, oh, damn, the left was right. We shouldn't have supported Israel so aggressively. Their takeaway is going to be, man, we went too far left. We need to go further right next time. We should have done even more support for Israel. This is what their takeaway is going to be. So we live in fucking hell. Because no matter what, their answer is always, go further to the right. Go further to the right. Every time. Every fucking time. This was probably one of his worst polls, in my opinion. The average probably shows it a little bit closer than this, but the fact that you're not up at least 5 points should really be more than 10 points on a guy with 88 criminal charges. How pathetic. All right, guys, that's the show. I love y'all very much. Everybody do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Click that bell icon so you get a notification every time a video drops. You can support the show on Patreon below, or you can tip with the thanks button on YouTube. Remember, I don't talk to advertisers, so it helps out tremendously if you guys help out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Peace. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.